Okay, welcome back to our channel, everyone. You know, you go to Australia for a few weeks, only to come back to find your country staring down the barrel of a tangerine apocalypse. After some severe depression, I was able to drag myself out of bed long enough to narrate and edit this gameplay for you. And today, it's an extra speckled gameplay because we're doing what I think is YouTube's only game of Commander featuring restriction-free decks, as in they have no banned list. Normal rules otherwise. Only players build decks with any cards they want. Proxies are allowed, only no fake cards, like the unsets for example, and of course no anti-cards since no one has played a game of anti since like 1995. We try to make these decks as stupid as humanly possible, and we played a few games, so we'll get to see who did what. Josh is on the left playing one of the new commanders, Kynaios, and Tiro of Meletis. He seems pretty bad, but let's give him a chance. Them a chance. Rob, crazy as ever, is playing another new commander to the channel, Leovold Emissary of Trest. This guy is gonna get banned at some point. It's important you guys know that. He's effing stupid. Rob jokes that the real power of this deck actually comes from the legal cards in it. Next is Brian playing a Commander Classic and former Overlord, Rofellos, elf of producing a lot of mana. Oh, and his deck has both Sundering Titan and Sylvan Primordial, just in case any of you guys missed those cards. And finally we have me playing one of the first commanders I ever built, Sharuum the Hegemon. Can't go wrong with Type 1 Esper. Allura would have been good too for this format. Okay, let's get to it. Oh, and Josh's life counter app is Mutility. Somebody asks that every game. Life totals aren't really relevant in this game. Brian mulligans twice and starts the game with Forest for a turn 2 Rofellos. No one surprisingly has a turn 1 play. I play some artifacts on turn 2. Josh and Rob each take damage from sack lands. Josh ramps twice on his turn, including Sol Ring and Kynaios. That Kynaios will be relevant. Rob Empiric tutors on his turn, or at the end of Josh's turn, finding his combo machine and paying 2 life. Rob then splatters onto the board with Tolarian Academy, Mana Vault, Mox Emerald, and Time Walk. Then on his next turn, he casts Leovold, Emissary of Trest, and then goes to cast Days Undoing to win the game, since we won't be able to draw more than 1 card from that. Luckily, Josh is ready with Kynaios to bounce it and let Rob draw a card, since it was targeted. Everyone then draws a new hand, and Rob ends his turn. Brian plays Mana Ramp Guys on his turn. I'm able to assemble an infinite mana on my own turn with Power Artifact on Grim Monolith into Demonic Tutor. I then cast and activate Mindslaver to control Rob's next turn since his deck seems pretty on the ball. On Josh's turn, he breaks my mana ATM with Reclamation Sage. Yep, you can play any card you want in Josh's running Reclamation Sage. On Rob's turn, which I am controlling, I cast his Lion's Eye Diamond, which is pretty funny. I then use it to cast Dictate a Crucifix and discard 6 cards out of Rob's hand. I then pass the turn to Brian. More ramping on Brian's turn. I cast Sharuum on my turn and return Mindslaver to play. Kynaios bounces Brian's commander so he can't unload massive amounts of mana. Josh's commander, however you pronounce his name, from Josh. We then played lands at the end step. Rob cast Time Vault and Jace's Archivist, who is also nuts with Leovold. Pretty much any kind of Windfall effect or Time Twister effect. Kinda surprised no one's won the game yet. On turn Brian, He casts his first power card of the game with Sundering Titan, blowing up my Academy Ruin Swamp since Urborg is on the table, and then other lands between Rob and Josh. I cast Basalt Monolith on my turn. Josh blows up Rob's Time Vault with Viridian Shaman. The hilarity from Josh doesn't stop. Josh casts Kiki-Jiki to copy the Reclamation Sage and blow up Brian's Titan, which in turn blows up even more lands. Josh's deck is pretty much just like a value type deck. Although maybe 4-color wasn't the best choice, with Sundering Titans and all. Rob activates Jace's Archivist, making everyone discard their hand and draw 4 cards. Then on his turn, Brian casts Sylvan Primordial, blowing up lands from Josh and I and the Dictate from Rob. He then gets 3 more force. I do not miss that card at all. He then recasts Rofellos. On my turn, I cast Yawgmoth's Will with a fat graveyard I've been discarding into most of the game. I start by recasting Power Artifact, this time on Basalt Monolith. I then produce unlimited mana once again, and use it to cast every color of this card out of my graveyard, starting with Sundering Titan to blow up 2 of Brian's forests. I then use the 1 colored mana I have to recast Demonic Tutor to get Voltaic Key, which goes so well with the Time Vault I already have in my hand. I could then attack people dozens of times with Sharuum, but they decide to just call it quits since I have infinite turns anyway. Well, there you have it. No real need to break down this game further. Going into this game, I remember thinking someone was going to win on like turn 1. I think we made it to like turn 7 or 8 here. Rob probably would have won that turn he cast Leovold if it wasn't for Josh coming to the rescue with that Caracas. It's obvious why that card is banned in this format. Okay, that's it for now. We played a few more games featuring these decks. Let us know if you'd like to see them or not. One of them was particularly interesting, featuring more unique interaction with Leovold. That guy's a star. We are planning on doing another gameplay featuring the new Commander decks, so look out for that in the near future. Until then, you can check out these other games of Commander we played, like this one with Narset. Or you can just rewatch this gameplay. There aren't really any bad options here. Alright guys, stay cool, stay clone. Mindslaver. Green Monolith.
That's a Demonic Tutor.
Whoops. Green Monolith. Cast 1 other thing. Oh, hello. Okay, yeah, so then I win. So I'm going to my tutor for Voltaic Key.
Which does
Time Vault.
Why are you biting me? I got Time Vault in my hand.
Teach, Josh.
Remember Jar.
I don't have blue mana because you destroyed all I had answers.
What is it?
Stifle and Tribute to the Wild to get rid of a couple things before it.
Stifle wouldn't have done it.